Hey guys, I'm Karan Binani from MobiScrub and I'm back with the top 7 apps for the month of June. The first app is probably the best in the list, and that's because it is probably the most effective ad blocking app that I've ever come across. It works on all popular browsers on your phone, not just Chrome or Edge or Opera or whatever you use. For example, I've opened gsmarena.com over here, and we all know that it's really loaded with advertisements here. But you can see in this that there's absolutely no ad, and those spaces where the ads are supposed to be, they've not loaded. So you get a completely ad-free experience, and because there are no ads, the pages load faster. But it gets even better. Its awesomeness is in removing ads from more than 1 million apps on Play Store like Shazam, SoundCloud, Dr. Web, Pinterest, and so on. Now, the reason you won't find it in the Play Store is because, well, Google is not going to like it. The way StopAd works, it eliminates all ads on all apps and not just one browser or something. And it works without root. It's really safe, it's reliable, lightweight, and has no negative effects on device performance. Now, if you really like it, you can also go ahead and download it for Windows, for iOS, for Mac. It's going to work beautifully in all of those products as well. You can download the installation directly from their website, and I've left the link in the description below. Just save the APK file, run it, allow it to install, and you're all set. Coming to the next one, the OnePlus 6 came out, and the one thing I loved about it was that you can operate the device without the navigation bar by just using gestures. The idea is so simple, so basic, and so effective that it truly makes your smartphone use faster and at the same time delivers an amazing viewing experience. Now you can enjoy that feature in other phones. Just get this app called OnePlus Gestures. It's pretty simple and customizable too. So just open the app and you gotta switch the main switch on. You get the activation area at the bottom, which you can increase if you want. But as long as you've got a bit of that, that's pretty enough. What you really need to do is go ahead and, the vertical swipe distance, that's something that you can set at 50 pixels. Now, all the gestures are customizable, but I've kept them simple. Swipe up from center to go home, swipe up from center and hold for recents, and swipe up from the right or the left to go back. It's pretty standard. There are more customizations, but that's up to you. So let's try it out. So swipe from center, you go home. Then let's say I go to gallery and I have an image, so back, back, back. Works beautifully, right? And let's say I'm in my contacts list and I want to go to recent, so swipe from center, hold, and I get all my recent apps. And guys, before we move on to the third one, it'll be great if you could like the video and you could subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to get to 100,000 subscribers real quick, and that'll be great help. Alright, moving on to the third one, it's called Spot On Alarm for YouTube. Basically, you wake up to a music video as your alarm goes on. It's that simple. So, you just have to choose the time. Whatever alarm time you want, search for the music video that you want to play when the alarm goes on, select, and you're done. And that's it. It's pretty simple. And once the alarm goes on, it essentially plays the video and it gives you the option to snooze the alarm like you would, and you could dismiss it as well. And there are obviously snooze settings that you could change in the settings panel. Even better, you could have your own playlist. So, for your daily alarm. And the app will wake you up by playing a random track from within that playlist. So you don't necessarily have to wake up to the same music every day. Coming to the next one, it's one of those really mind-numbing, easy to play, challenging and addictive games. It's called Chili Snow. It's simple and it's really just about beating your own high score as you get better at the game. Use the tip of your finger to guide the ball and you ski through the trees. The more trees you pass through, the higher your score goes up. Damn simple. And if skiing in the night is not your thing, you could change it to the day mode. So, they have a day mode as well, which is pretty pleasant. And you could use that. So, while you're playing in the night, you could have a dark mode, and that's just easy on the eyes. The only other excitement in the entire game is that you get to unlock, different kinds of trees. Depending on how much you play, different kinds of background are also possible. And you could also change the ball depending upon how much you score. So that's the only fun part other than the game itself. Coming to the fifth one, a tool meant to manage your disk storage by helping you find files that are large or redundant, and then helps you compress images, clean app junk files, thereby freeing up space. I really like the fact that I can instantly figure out the large files on my phone, and if I feel they're not important, I can just select them from within the app and I can delete them. I can free up storage instantly. The app also helps you get rid of redundant files that are often useless remnants of existing or old apps and are just eating up space without any impact. This essentially creates a lot of fragments on your storage disk that slows your phone down. Your apps launch slower. So this essentially defrags your storage and makes it much more efficient. The app also monitors battery consumption by apps and helps you identify any power draining applications so you can get rid of them immediately and, get the most out of your phone's performance. The sixth one is called Catch Up. Now, if you're as much of a geek as I am, and you probably are at some level if you're watching this video, then Catch Up is indeed a great way to gain access to the front page of a number of your favorite services like Hacker News, Reddit, Mashable, Product Hunt, Slashdot, Designer News, Dribbble, and so on. It's like all the best of stuff in one place, in one list, in one app. Now, the app will open up the link automatically in the native app if you have it installed, or else it will just open up in a custom Chrome tab within the application, right? So it's really that simple, and you can enable or disable this particular option by going into settings. So if you disable smart linking, it will not open up in the native app. Now, feel free to reorder your services. You could enable or disable them. So if you go back, there's an option for configuring your service providers. So you could disable the ones that you don't need. Very simple, but a very effective app. The last one in the list is called Trips by Lonely Planet. So if you're looking at a place to travel and you don't want to do the mundane stuff that Google throws at you when you're researching for places to go to, right? Because, I'm always looking at chasing experiences that are really new, very different, things that people have not done too much. And every time I'm trying to look for those, I still get bogged down by the number of boring stuff that's out there. So if you open this app, Trips, you would be able to see real life experiences of people who've done amazing things in the most remote places. So travel experiences that are really different, so you could actually go by different genres, whether it's adventure, wildlife, temples, towns, road trips, hiking, whatever it is that interests you, you could pretty much browse through the best experiences that are there in the world. So that's it, guys, from me, the top apps for the month of June 2018. Let me know, how did you find these apps? Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and see you in the next one.